Right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, an operation for violent drug traffickers leads to more than a dozen arrests. Why officials are saying rural areas are targeted. Plus, Benton County Sheriff's Office Marine Unit says there's an increase in trash. We'll tell you what they're seeing and the impact. And a new federal budget proposal may cut more than 1,000 jobs locally. How the employment loss at PNNL may impact the greater Tri-Cities. Also, will these fire conditions improve across the region?
That's right. Sunshine, hot and dry, triple digits once again. Big changes on the way tomorrow. We'll get into all of that. The news at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Wendy Redman. Austin is off. First up, a major crackdown on drug trafficking in the Yakima Nation and surrounding areas, and those leading the charge say it paid off. At a press conference today in Toppenish, a collection of federal, local, and tribal agencies announced a long-term investigation known as Operation Overdrive wrapped up last month. As a result, 13 people are charged with drug-related offenses, and agents seized thousands of pounds of drugs, more than $22,000 in drug proceeds, and 12 guns. According to Special Agent in Charge David Reams, the amount of confiscated fentanyl alone is enough to give everyone in Yakima County a lethal dose.
Traffickers often target rural areas because they think the lucrative markets are safe for their deadly drug trade. This team collaborated to stand up to these thugs and show them how wrong they were. One tribal member remarked, "There are no drugs out here anymore," after everyone was arrested. This is a testament to the sweeping impact of this operation on the safety of our communities.
Those involved in the investigation say it involved extensive collaboration between agencies and that it will make a positive impact.
But this operation was about more than arrests. It was about or seizures. It was about restoring peace. It was about protecting families. It was about reducing fentanyl-related overdoses. And it was about sending a clear message. Criminal organizations targeting Native communities will be met with unity, determination, and the full force of the law.
Reams says the operation has generated more leads, and the DEA will continue to investigate. Follow up now. The Trump administration agreed machine gun conversion devices such as forced reset triggers will not return to Washington. That's according to Attorney General Nick Brown. This comes after a lawsuit alongside 15 other states' attorneys general. AG Brown says forced reset triggers increase the rate of fire for firearms, which have been used in mass shootings and violent crimes. The Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives confirmed to a judge it would not return forced reset triggers to the states that brought the suit. Also, Rare Breed triggers, the largest seller of the devices, confirmed through court filings forced reset triggers will not be sold in those states as well. Well, we start the week off with dangerous fire conditions in the region, so we do want to check in now with Apple Valley News Now Stacy Lee for a first look at exactly what's going on out there. Stacy.
That's right. We've got a red flag warning that will last till 11 o'clock tonight. That's the area here in pink. They've got fire weather watch on the west side of the state. Extremely dry, hot, low humidity. And again, we've been seeing those breezy and gusty winds. 100 degrees right now in our Yakima Fed Sky Cam. There is a fire burning. This is the Jump Off Joe area on the other side, so we can't see the smoke from that, but it is burning as we speak. Our feels like temp is 99 and our sunset tonight at 8:45. So a lovely day. Things are going to change tomorrow pretty drastically. I'll get more into that. Temperatures are going to drop and be much cooler than we've been seeing the last couple of days. This is the concern tonight with the red flag warning. Look at these strong gusty winds. They're continuing to blow from the north and west towards our region. That's going to change tomorrow. It's also going to bring in a chance of some hazy smoke from winds up north. But tonight looking pretty good, mostly clear skies on the warm side. Look at that. We're most of us still in the 80s at 10 o'clock tonight. So warm and clear, cooler and breezy tomorrow. Smoke and haze is going to come down as the winds shift down from the north. And then our temperatures will be warm to seasonal for the next several days. I'll get more into that in just a few minutes. Wendy?
All right, Stacey, thanks so much. A new federal budget proposal may cut more than 1,000 jobs at the Tri-Cities' largest employer. President Trump's proposed fiscal year 26 budget aims to cut 2 programs operated at the Pacific Northwest National Laboratory: the Energy Efficiency and Renewable Energy Program and Biological and Environmental Research Program. If approved, the budget would slash $260 million in funds from the P&L and lay off 1,100 employees. The job cuts could also have an impact on the greater Tri-Cities area as well.
If those people don't have jobs anymore, they're not buying products, they're not using services, they are not, they're pulling their kids out of school, they're probably leaving the area. But as a result of that, economists have told us that another 2,500 jobs in the Tri-Cities could go away.
The proposed budget is currently being edited in the House of Representatives and will go into place in October if approved. The results are now in for the financial audit of the Port of Benton. The Washington State Auditor's Office released its latest findings, and the Port of Benton received a clean audit for 2023. Auditors reviewed the port's financial records, compliance with state and federal rules, and how it handles grant funding. They found no issues, confirming the port is accurately reporting its finances, following proper procedures, and staying accountable to the public.
Reaffirm that we continue to be following proper process and compliance guidelines, reporting in correct manner.
Looking ahead, the port's 2024 audit will also include $700,000 of federal funds that the port received for an infrastructure project at the Richland Airport. Well, in this heat, our local waterways are busy, and now officials say it's time to talk trash. Literally. The Benton County Sheriff's Office Marine Unit says with more people out on the Columbia River, they're now seeing a spike in trash left behind. Some items may have been left on purpose, thrown out of boats, or even blown off of boats. Either way, officials say they are seeing a variety of things like inflatables, flotation devices, clothing or shoes, and garbage. BCSO says this kind of waste along the river affects everyone.
Everybody uses the waterway. It's really easy just to throw something in the water or in the river and think, oh, it's going to sink or it goes away. It's not my problem. It floats downstream and it's no longer there. It's kind of easy to forget about those things, but it impacts the environment. It impacts, everything from the fishermen to the other people that are enjoying the river to folks that own properties and houses that butt up along the river, and that stuff comes to rest there.
BCSO says anyone who purposefully litters or throws items out of a boat can face fines and tickets. Washington State Senator Maria Cantwell is speaking up. She says officials should be investing and not cutting from departments like the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and the National Weather Service. Cantwell says when it comes to the NWS and NOAA, she's left with questions like what could be done to improve weather forecasting while incorporating science, along with better assets to be able to contribute once-in-a-lifetime investment to be able to upgrade the system. She says it's important to ensure that people affected by natural disasters like flooding, tornadoes, hurricanes, and fires have more time to prepare. Cantwell says she is seeking federal support.
Some of them are very bipartisan recommendations, things that Senator Cruz or Wicker or Moran support, that basically make this once-in-a-lifetime investment so we have the best information, the best analysis, the best people to interpret that on the ground for the local responders, and let's help Americans get out of the way of a storm.
Senator Cantwell says she will be sending a letter to the president making 5 recommendations. Now, the Trump administration is proposing at least a 27% budget cut to NOAA, saying we need to trim the fat and the agency is overstaffed. President Trump is expressing growing frustration with Russia's war in Ukraine. Today, he appeared ready to take action. Amy Kiley reports on new consequences that could be in store for Moscow.
I am very disappointed with President Putin. President Donald Trump says he might make a major announcement about Russia today. He's hosting the NATO Secretary General. Analysts say Trump might be warming to that alliance as he cools toward Russian President Vladimir Putin.
I thought he was somebody that meant what he said, and he'll talk so beautifully and then he'll bomb people at night. We don't like that.
Trump says he's reached a deal to send weapons to Ukraine. He says NATO will pay for them and handle distribution.
Once the Ukrainians have the ability to bring the fighting to Russia in real and sustained ways, Putin will have questions to answer to his own people.
Meanwhile, a bipartisan group of lawmakers is pushing a related bill. It lets Trump levy a 500% tariff on imports from countries that buy Russian uranium, gas, or oil.
A turning point regarding Russia invasion of Ukraine is coming.
Trump's latest rhetoric comes about 5 months after the Ukrainian president visited Washington. That's what a White House official says Trump told him to leave early after a tense Oval Office exchange.
You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards, but without us, you don't have any cards.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
This comes after Russia's largest drone assault in Ukraine since the start of its full-scale invasion last week. Following this newscast, ABC World News Tonight with David Muir has coverage of the deadly fire at a Massachusetts senior facility with dozens injured and the flash flood threat across the Northeast. Then be sure to stay with us for the news at 6 o'clock as we dig in deeper, focusing more on the local environment from the impact of the increasing trash along the Columbia River that I just told you about. We'll discuss that at depth. To response from Senator Cantwell after cuts at NOAA, we investigate that further as well. Downtown Kennewick is gearing up for one night of music, food, and fun. This Saturday, July 19th, from 3 until 10, the heart of downtown will transform into a block party hosted by Sports Page Bar, Parkade Bar and Grill, and the Branding Iron nightclub. The streets between Cascade and Benton will be shut down to traffic and opened up to a good time with live music from bands like Voodoo Alley and Fat Fox, plus drinks and bites from local vendors like Hot Mess Burgers, Fries, and Doggy Style Gourmet. It's a downtown business owner-led event aimed at bringing energy and people back to the core of Kennewick.
We know that it's really important to keep downtown vibrant, getting people down here, meeting the owners of the businesses, seeing what there is to offer. You know, the Branding Iron, Parkade, and Sports Page are hosting this, but there are another 20 businesses, 30 businesses downtown that are going to be able to take advantage and get exposure.
So whether you're there for the tunes, the cold drinks, or the loaded fries, sounds like downtown is the place to be Saturday night. It is free to get in, but of course, any food or beverages, well, that will come at a price. Well, coming up next on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, ballots will soon be out in Walla Walla County. Our very own William Albert shares what voters can expect before the election. And Stacy is coming back with a look at your full First Alert weather forecast as we have another hot day here. Make sure you download our new app, our new weather app, and you can do that by scanning that QR code right there on your screen. We'll be right back.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
At Shriners Children's, we're home to the world's leading pediatric orthopedic care. Because so many life-changing advancements start here. We provide access to the best doctors and never allow your ability to pay for services to compromise the care your child needs. We're the first place to turn for the most common or complex orthopedic conditions. Home to possibility and empowering kids to achieve the extraordinary. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
At US Cellular, we created an event to celebrate our customers, like Luana here, called Us Days.
Yeah, they give us special rewards and exclusive deals and everything. It almost feels like we're part of a cool club together.
Sure does.
Slide Connect. Woo, woo, woo. Hug, shake.
Us Days just got bigger. All customers get a free phone with no trade-in.
Should we push the timeline? Will it hold?
Should we outsource? What do you think?
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller, faster,
Even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No, that's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in. The new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222. Sweet Creek Falls on Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
With the Washington state primary elections less than a month away now, Walla Walla County elections officials are letting folks know what's on the ballot this August. Apple Valley News Now's William Albert has more on how folks can make their voices heard on Election Day.
Right now, the Walla Walla County Elections Department has just finished updating all ballots that will soon be sent out across the county, with a deadline this Friday to get those ballots mailed. And officials say voters should start seeing them in the mailboxes sometime next week. Ballots in Walla Walla County will contain just one measure and one election for the August 5th primary. But election officials say that they're getting ready to start some processing as soon as possible.
First day is not usually very much, but we'll go and we'll check all the boxes and we will process every day until almost certification day.
Since Washington is a vote-by-mail state, there are no polling locations in Walla Walla County. But election officials say if voters run into any problems, like not receiving a ballot or needing to update registration, they're ready to help.
This is the only election center I have. We're a small enough county that I don't have other locations. So it's 315 West Main on the second floor. They can come in if they didn't get a ballot, if they need to register, if there was a change in their registration, they can come in and get a ballot up until 8 p.m. on election night.
And while there are no big state or federal elections on this ballot, what is on it could still have a major impact locally, especially Proposition 1.
We have a county-wide measure where the county is asking for a sales tax increase for emergency medical management. And then Waitsburg, the city of Waitsburg has a 3-candidate mayor race. It'll be a top 2 primary, so the top 2 will go on to the general.
Despite the primary election ballot for Walla Walla County being relatively small, election officials are still urging folks to get out there, make your voice heard, and vote. And if you want fast results, Bradshaw says the sooner you return your ballot, the better.
For us, if they get their ballot in sooner, I have more time to process. The sooner I get the ballot, if everything comes in on election day, people want results right then. But I took in 15,000 ballots on election day, and it takes me several days to process that. So the sooner I get ballots, the more accurate results I have on election night.
Whether it's a small election or a big one, Walla Walla County wants to make sure every vote is counted. In Walla Walla, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
For more Walla Walla County election information, just head on over to applevalleynewsnow.com.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
That's right. First Alert Weather Day. We've got gusty winds. You can see our camera moving around. It's been hot. It's very dry. Several little fires burning around the area. 100 degrees right now on the Legends Casino Skycam. Winds sustained at 13, gusting up about 20 or so miles per hour. Our sunset tonight at 8:45. The river looks pretty cool, right? 99 at Hanford. Again, Tri-Cities, the hot spot at 100. Upper 90s all through the region. Cooling down in the 80s right now in the Ellensburg area. Let's take a look at our temperature trend. Average average for Yakima right now, 90 degrees. So we're going to be right about there tomorrow. And then going up above average as we head towards the weekend again, and then a nice little dip down. So, you know, it hasn't been overly hot, but we have had more above average hot days out there than below or even to the average temperature. So there's a look at the month so far in July. Tri-Cities also will see temperatures actually go below average and right about there as we head towards the middle of the week, and then cooling down as you get to Saturday and Sunday. And there's some of the temperatures we've had 3 days so far in the triple digits for the month of July. Temperature trend, we have a little bit of a system coming in. We're going to start seeing winds come down from the north, a little unusual. Usually our winds are coming in from the west. So cooling down across the Pacific Northwest, although still very warm across Washington state, plus the gusty winds. We've been tracking those all evening today, and they're going to continue to be blustery through tonight. This is 11 o'clock. As we get into our Tuesday, the winds will be a little bit breezy in the morning, and you'll see them kind of come and go throughout the day. So a little bit windy, and again, we're still very dry, so we're going to keep a close eye on possibly calling an alert day tomorrow for fire once again. Here's the winds and what they're going to look like through the region after the 8 o'clock hour in the morning. We could see gusts up to 30 in some areas, Ellensburg at 25. All right, this is the other thing I'm tracking. Again, those winds coming down from the north, that's going to start bringing some smoke down from fires burning north of our region, and it could impact our air quality. You might even start to notice it late tonight as the winds will start to shift. The lighter color is more gray, but the darker we see the colors, that really is where we could see an impact on our air quality. Right now, air quality is doing just fine tonight. Temperatures overnight in the 60s all through the area, with the exception of Ellensburg, dropping down to 58. Here's your 7-day planner. There's the hazy conditions later in the afternoon, and then lots of sunshine with varying temperatures, but no triple digits in sight, so that is good. A nice little cool down after today. Here's what it looks like in Yakima, 80s and 90s there, lots of sunshine and 0 chances of rain. The smoke and haze, though, could be a problem, especially if you're sensitive to that tomorrow. So limit your time outdoors if that indeed happens through the area, which we think it will. Hazy in Walla Walla, breezy winds, temperatures under triple digits, just barely there on Friday. And in Hermiston, we'll see those temperatures pretty much staying in the 90s. So heat wave, you know, they've been coming and going, and they're not sticking around long, so that's good.
Oh.
But yeah.
Yeah, we haven't hit August
yet.
yet.
It's still hot, but it'll feel good tomorrow.
August will say, hold my drink.
Right, that's true.
But we'll wait and see for that, because
absolutely.
So far, yeah, they've been short-lived, and that's been good, right?
There we go, yeah.
All right, Stacey. Well, coming up next on Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, the Union Gap Police Department says moments like this are what community policing is all about. We'll tell you the very special thing officers did when we come back.
One day, maybe these were your people, or these. But maybe one day you noticed fewer people, which can feel different, but good, because now, older, we decide what our people means, how we spend time, even who they are. Like us, our people are their own people, and our connections keep us active, sharper, and happier. Find ways to connect with people of all ages at findyourpeoplewa.org.
There's a reason Chevy is called the heartbeat of America. A heartbeat strong, steady, unwavering. Like the people who keep this country moving. For them, only America's most dependable truck will do. In every Chevy truck, like every Chevy driver, dependability comes standard.
During July, Chevy drives America. Well-qualified buyers can get 0% financing on this Silverado with around $8,000 in total value. That's 15% below MSRP. See your community Chevy dealers.
It's the summer sales event with the Ford crew.
It's the summer sales event. Great time to buy. Nice weekend, Hank?
Spectacular. Took the family camping, courtesy of Ford F-Series, the best-selling trucks for 48 years. Morgan?
Baseball tournament. My Sport at the Hole-in Field.
How about you two?
Mud Bass.
Get 0% APR financing with 0 down and 0 payments for up to 90 days on select Ford vehicles. Plus, get a complimentary maintenance plan for 2 years.
Got a birthday coming up, celebrating a big win, or just want to gather the crew for pizza and a good time? For decades, Hubby's Pizza has been the go-to spot for family, friends, and fun. Reserve your table and bring the whole gang. Kids, family, teammates, whoever loves great pizza and good vibes. Dig into your favorite pizza, hit up the fresh salad bar, and let the kids have a blast in the arcade. And if the party's at your place, no problem. Hubby's now delivers through Grubhub and DoorDash. A community tradition, a place to celebrate. Acquire the Hubby's habit today.
Summer adventure awaits in a rugged new Honda. It's time to chase the sun, wherever it takes you. With impressive Honda capability and exciting performance. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Hurry into your local Honda dealer during the summer event.
It's the 3-degree guarantee from Apple Valley News Now First Alert Weather and Legends Casino Hotel. When Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth gets the high within 3 degrees, $25 is put in the jackpot. If he misses, someone wins. From Legends Casino Hotel and Apple Valley News Now. ET and Extra, tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Extra, extra.
Time now for our spotlight, and this is a great one. The Union Gap Police Department made a surprise visit. Take a look. On Friday, a citizen approached officers to ask them to attend her son's birthday party. Her son loves police and believed it would mean a lot if they came. On Saturday, officers made a gift bag and stopped by. The young man even got to check out the patrol vehicles. How cool is that? When we return, a final look at your weather forecast. Stay with us.
Sweet Creek Falls on Fly the Northwest, Tuesday at 6.
If you have heart failure or chronic kidney disease, Farxiga can help you keep living life, because there are places you'd like to be. Serious side effects include increased ketones in blood or urine and bacterial infection between the anus and genitals, both which may be fatal. Severe allergic reactions, dehydration, urinary tract or genital yeast infections, and low blood sugar. Stop taking and tell your doctor right away if you have nausea, vomiting, stomach pain, tiredness, rash, swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing. Tell your doctor about lightheadedness, weakness, fever, pain, tenderness, redness or swelling between the anus and genitals. Ask your doctor about Farxiga today.
Farxiga.
Summer adventure awaits in a rugged new Honda. It's time to chase the sun, wherever it takes you. With impressive Honda capability and exciting performance. From the Kelley Blue Book Best Value brand. Hurry into your local Honda dealer during the summer event.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Okay, bye.
I met a cute poodle outside.
Oh, really?
She said everyone's talking about you and how you work for free. That can't be true.
Sure it is. When you're injured and have the heavy hitter on your team, we win or it's free.
Free?
Yeah. You don't pay us a penny unless we win for you.
That's doggone crazy.
Hello? Yeah, sure. That cute poodle you were talking to wants to have a play date.
Let's go.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
July is Ultraviolet Safety Month. Remember, UV causes skin cancer, so always wear sunscreen with an SPF of at least 15. More at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
All across America.
Good morning.
Good morning. Hello.
And right here in the Northwest. Wherever we are, it feels like home.
Man, it's good to be home.
Good morning, Northwest and GMA. The #1 way to start your day.
Good morning, Northwest.
welcome back. We wait for it every day. Your reason to smile from our friend Holly. She sent in a beautiful rose, and that is a bumblebee.
Aww.
Little bumblebee hanging out on the rose.
Working hard.
Yep, working on a hot summer afternoon. QR code, top of your screen. That's how you get your photo on TV, thanks to our friends at Lifetime Dental Care. Real quick, let's take a look at tomorrow. So starting off fairly warm in the morning, once again, like it was today. Cooler temps overall, but look at the haze. Smoke and haze is going to be a possibility in our area all day tomorrow. So again, if you're sensitive to smoky conditions, you may want to hang out inside, but I always show the swimming pool because that's where I wish I was.
That's where we got to go to cool down. All right, that'll do it for us here at 5.